All right, today I want to ask you a question that some of you have bothering you in your heart, and especially since I've been consulting with some businesses, and this question keeps creeping up, and that is, what do I do when it seems like all my efforts are not yielding any positive results? It almost seems as though what you have in your hands is dying in your hands. And today we're going to be answering that questions and sharing what to do while waiting for the harvest. Welcome to my channel once again. So glad to be able to speak with you again. I'm not going to waste much of your time with diving right into James chapter 5. But before that, there's a very interesting statement that Jesus made, and I'm sure most of us don't know it applies to our businesses. He said, except his seed dies, falls to the ground, and dies, it abides alone. So before there's an expression of life, there is a semblance of what we call death. Now, in your business, you started your venture with so much positive expectations, and bam, from any side, left, right, center, you're having these challenges coming out. I wonder, wow, how do I keep up? Well, today, we'll show you what to do, all right? When a seed falls to the ground, it dies. While you've started that business, while you're waiting for your expectations from the business to be fully manifest, there's an attitude you need to have, and there's an understanding you need to have while waiting for the manifestation of what you're looking for. Now in James chapter 5, James says in verse 7, he says, So be patient, brethren, as you wait till the coming of the Lord. And it's not the coming of what we're talking about today, but some very serious business lessons, okay? See how the farmer waits expectantly for the precious harvest from the land. It says, see how the farmer waits expectantly for the precious harvest from the land. See how he keeps up his patient vigil over it until he receives the early and latter rain. So you also must be patient. Establish your hearts, strengthen and confirm them in the final certainty of your victory. Alright? So when the farmer plants, the farmer doesn't go back to the farm every day and puts the seed that he put in the ground to ensure that it's growing. That's not what the farmer does. When the farmer plants his seed, the farmer has confidence in a certain principle called the law of sowing and reaping. He knows that for as long as he keeps the right input coming in, the right harvest is coming his way. And this is what a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of businessmen need to catch up with today. There are too many people who are expecting instantaneous results. So you are building what is meant to last. There is something that almost seems like a dying process that always comes in before that business is established. We've seen businesses that come like a flash in the pan and they go. But if what we're talking about is, what we're looking at doing is building generational businesses that we can hand over to our great grandkids, then the seed of that business needs to experience the dying process. That's the period where everything seems to let's say no shit hit the fan. Because that's the time when you're going to discover who's really with you. It's the time that betrayals, backstabbings come up. It's the time that you test your processes to know which process actually suits the business you're building and which process will stand the test of time. You see, it's when the seed is in the ground, that's when the roots begin to come out. That's when the roots begin to penetrate the ground and feed itself on the nutrients available in the soil. This is the attitude you must have. You don't get to despise the day of small beginnings. When you're doing your business and you see that all hell has been let loose, and you know you've been doing the right thing. Well, the wisdom from the Bible says, like the farmer, you have just one attitude that is right, and that is to wait expectantly. When expectantly, the attitude is very different. When expectantly is different from folks who are waiting grandly. It's different from folks who are waiting wearing. I used to be like that, okay? A lot of times when I have events to put together, it's almost as though my stomach wouldn't be able to hold food. Amos is doing, I'm running all night, you know, and every time I come across this verse and I'm like, all the farmer needs to focus on is, where am I putting the right inputs into the seed that I've sown? Because it says the farmer waits expectantly for the early and the latter rain. So when as the right input is coming in, the farmer knows the harvest is sure. He doesn't go to bed worrying that he's going to get a harvest. He goes to bed confident that he's going to get a harvest. You see, these words kills a lot of businesses, especially people that have had experience building one before. Get to the point where it seems that the things are not working because you're not seeing the immediate results you want to see, and you start tinkering with everything. Or some people start pursuing every some people carry shiny object syndrome that comes along. So you're tinkering with everything you're doing. You're changing your software, you're hiring and firing staff, but that may not be the problem. What we're just going through is the phase of becoming established on what you do. The phase of knowing the processes that work. The phase of building the visible aspect of the business that will stand the test of time. So you're going to be like the farmer. You're going to change your attitude and you're going to begin to wait expectantly for a harvest. Because the harvest of good results that you're expecting really will fully before it comes. Ask anybody who's been in business long enough, even if they don't admit it, your business is spiritual. There's a vibe to what you do that impacts the results you get in whatever business you're doing. Doesn't matter if it's a career, doesn't matter if it's a job, doesn't matter if you're an entrepreneur. If you are confident that you are making the right inputs, you are learning every day, you are putting the right processes in place, even if the results aren't showing yet, you can be confident that harvest is coming. So the farmer, he waits expectantly. He waits expectantly. He doesn't wait in worry. He doesn't wait in cares. Also sometimes when you are building something new, the waiting process, the burning process, helps you to shed off all the irrelevant things that you've attached to the business. I'll give an example. We play on events, which is why I'm dressed up like this, and the first of the events, what we like to do was basically a test run. We just set up everything, and we many people come and have a feel of what we're doing free of charge. And what we're actually doing was to test what we really need to put in place and what we don't need. Now, after the first day at Queen God, now we know, okay, we don't really need this in this business. We don't really need this in this business. We don't need to put this. This is what we need to do. This is what we need to focus on. These are our strengths. That's part of what the dying process does to your business. Because even in your career, the things that are irrelevant get to be thrown off you. You shed the unnecessary weight. You get to know the stuff that you really need to work with. You get to know where you really need to put money in. Like some people inside the business, this person website putting money in the new group. What they should be doing is spending more time talking to people about their business and all of that. So God has this principle of sowing and reaping, and the farmer understands it. What you need to do when you have sown your seed is to keep the right inputs coming into your seed, coming into your business, coming into your processes, learning every day, getting better every day, and you can be sure that harvest is coming. You can have an expectant outlook towards harvest. That's what I want to share with you today. Until next time, you stay blessed. We'll see you on the next video.